Hello everybody, I am Faja, and welcome to another Digimon lore video. Now my friend Tim here has asked about Digivices and whether or not they're able to be hacked to increase the Digivolution of your partner. Yes and no. There have been instances where we have seen forced Digivolution and forced development in Digimon, and it took a form of hacking to be able to do that. Not only that, we also know that the crack team is responsible for the creation of certain Digivolutions and certain forms in certain Digimon, such as Chaosdramon, as well as Gundramon. Now, there are three specific ways that a Digivice, or at least a person, can influence a Digimon's Digivolution. The optimal way to do this is known as Warp Digivolution. Now, Digidestin are only able to do this when they have the greatest connection with their partner. Using this connection, they are able to go beyond the bounds of their limitations.
Through the power of friendship.
Which is the number one hack in all of the digital world.
The power of friendship.
Now there's also Dark Digivolution, which is also influenced by emotion and mental state. Dark Digivolution is another form of Warp Digivolution, as it allows a Digimon like Agumon to Digivolve or Dark Digivolve into a Digimon like Skullgreymon. Although generally, Dark Digivolution only takes to progression of one Digivolution, rather than jumping progression like Warp Digivolution that allows for a rookie Digimon to become a Mega level Digimon. Now there are also instances where Digimon and their data can be completely manipulated by a hacker and changing their form completely, which also includes a Digivolution, which turned them into Chaosdramon. Now, when it comes to a Digivice, there's only really been one individual in the digital multiverse that has been smart enough to even interact and improve upon the design of a Digivice. And that is the prodigy known as Izzy Izumi. Koshiro Izzy Izumi was the only individual in the digital multiverse in this entire Digimon series that has ever been seen working with and improving a Digivice. The only other individual that we ever see do that is Ken. But it wasn't necessarily Ken that changed the Digivice. No, it was the digital hazard. And it was the digital hazard that was the reason why Ken and another individual received a Dark Digivice. So to summarize my answer here, no. Because the only other instances where people have been able to reverse engineer a Digivice, such as in Digimon Data Squad, it only resulted in a pseudo-Digivolution of a human turning into a Digimon, but it wasn't necessarily stable. Hopefully that answers your question. I appreciate you joining me for another Digimon lore video.